Everyone, oh honey, Miss Sierra Dunn didn't just enter the love and hip-hop ATL storyline. She turned it upside down, shook it twice, and served it back with extra glitter. 1 minute. It's wigs, lip gloss, and harmless brunch shade. Next, it's I'm pregnant and it's young Jocks, excuse me. Did we just stumble into an alternate season where Jock is still out here building his baby empire? Like it's a multi-level business plan? Or did Sierra roll out of bed, look at the calendar, and say, you know what, let's start a generational mess today? Because here, in this franchise, pregnancy announcements are not soft-focus pastel Instagram reveals, no ma'am. They're grenades lobbed into group chats that were already one emoji away from explosion. And when Sierra dropped hers, the internet didn't sip tea, it choked on it. Fans were digging through old clips, zooming in on suspicious touches, replaying moments like courtroom evidence. That one reunion shot where Jock's hand lingered on her shoulder for a beat too long. It's been freeze-framed, slow-moed, and dissected like it's a JFK file. You could practically smell it, scandal simmering in the air. The set was tense before she even opened her mouth. Sierra, lashes fluttering like butterfly wings, makeup flawless but eyes carrying a storm, sat at the table with her castmates. These aren't just co-stars. These are alliances forged in shade and broken in confessionals. And just when everyone thought she'd dab her tears and go home quietly, she hit them with, I'm pregnant. I'm having a baby, silence. Not a cough, not a giggle. Even the Botox beauty struggled to blink, and here's the headline. This isn't just any father-to-be. This is young Jock, Atlanta's king of unexpected paternity twists. A man who collects children like some people collect sneakers, proudly and in bulk. Social media didn't just react, it imploded. Twitter spun entire thread series, Instagram became CSI Atlanta. Fans started cross-referencing old footage, pointing to evidence like they were presenting closing arguments. And let's be honest, Sierra wasn't the type to post my man captions. There were no matching outfit pics, no public countdown to motherhood. But she's no stranger to mess either. Remember BK Brasco? That relationship had more warning signs than a hurricane evacuation route. Cheating whispers, tear-streaked, makeup and red flags flapping in every scene. Now, after all that, she's expecting with the southern Nick Cannon himself. Was it late-night studio hours? Tequila-fueled decisions. One of those it'll be fine, just this once mistakes. We may never know the exact moment it happened, but we know this, Sierra's pregnant. Jock's allegedly the father, and the internet is throwing a block party in the comments section. At this point, it's fair to wonder if anyone in this cast has seen a box of condoms since 2018. Is Sierra the season premiere or the season finale? Did Jock get a maternity ward rewards card? Because honey, this was just the opening shot. This reveal wasn't for attention, it was a head-on collision with Jock's personal life. Let's not forget, the man is married. Sierra didn't just talk. She brought proof. Pregnancy tests, blood work, receipts for days. When she dropped the bomb, the whole room froze like a Zoom call on bad Wi-Fi. Even Carly Red, queen of quick commentary, was left speechless. And then the behind-the-scenes leak, word is a production crew member got caught on a hot mix saying, we got the paperwork, she's pregnant. And Jock is a father, not rumors, actual documents, court filings, DNA pre-registrations, medical records. And here's the shady twist. The same week all this was confirmed, Jock was supposedly in Miami. TikTok detectives went into overdrive, zooming in on Sierra's nails, matching them to a post from March. Fans noticed Sierra and Jock missing from reunion taping for hours. Meanwhile, Jock stayed silent, no tweets, no stories, not even a petty emoji. And that's all it took for the internet to transform Sierra's announcement into a cinematic epic. Slow zoom edits, moody art, and over montage clips. Captions reading, it was always you, Jock. The dragging began instantly, and just like that, the season had its headline. Told you, this man couldn't sit still if you glued him to the floor. Young Jock doesn't close chapters, he starts 3 new ones before the first is finished. And Sierra? She's not just in the scandal, she's running the whole production. The second her pregnancy news hit the air, the demons started pouring into gossip pages like open taps. Anonymous sources popped up left and right, serving stories so messy they sounded like deleted reunion scenes. And Sierra? She poured gasoline on the fire with a cryptic post. When you stop hiding your truth, the world starts exposing their lies. Translation. She's daring somebody, maybe everybody, to try her. One insider swore they caught Jock rubbing Sierra's back during lunch. Not friendly colleague energy, the kind of touch that says, we've already been there, and we might go back again. Sierra's smile. Pure confirmation. Another friend of a friend texted, it happened. I'm dealing with it. What it was, they never said, but the streets didn't need the details spelled out. And let's not forget Jock is or was married. Rumors about cracks in his marriage to Kendra were already making their rounds. Then came a grainy gossip blog photo. Kendra hauling boxes out of what looked like their Atlanta condo. Shades on, ponytail tight, and a walk that screamed, "I'm done with the circus." The comment section didn't even need context. Yep, that's her, and honestly, who could blame her? Jock's baby resume is longer than a CVS receipt, and twice as exhausting. Meanwhile, Sierra was in her element. Pink bodycon dress. Brunch with the girls, hair laid to perfection. She placed her bag down gently, dipped her head, and said, "This baby was sent to me." Across the table, Carly read, "Never one to miss a messy beat." Leaned in. "So? Are you keeping it?" Like she didn't already know the answer. The same women who'd been side-eyeing her days earlier were suddenly hugging her, like she'd just been crowned Miss ATL. But while the cameras caught hugs, the real battle was being fought online. Twitter turned into a gladiator arena. Team Sierra hyping her joy, Team Kendra throwing shade at Jock's track record, and trolls dragging all three. Someone even launched a fake GoFundMe called Diapers for Baby Jock. It pulled in $800. Before being shut down, Jock reportedly fuming, and the blogs, though, they were in heaven. Screenshots surfaced, allegedly showing Jock texting someone that Sierra was hallucinating, and that this wasn't supposed to be public behind the cameras. VH1 insiders claimed the network was scrambling to rewrite whole episodes to make it look like the pregnancy arc had been planned from the start. Cast members, crew, even a few unlucky camera guys, all caught in the mess. Then came the Buckhead Club incident. Jock booked to host an event called Daddy Season. The irony writes itself. Sierra just happened to be booked there too. Different entrances, separate security. Witnesses swear Jock's smile evaporated when he saw her. Sierra. She floated in, stayed 10 minutes, and left, but not before getting filmed from 3 different angles. Viral caption of the night, "The mother has arrived from there." The suspense was unbearable. Jock stayed silent. Sierra got cryptic. Kendra posted Drake lyrics and baby bump selfies. Just when things started to cool down, a news source dumped the entire kettle. Sierra's bump wasn't sushi bloat. It was verified. Drinks were spit out. Plates were dropped. One castmate swore Lil Jock literally froze mid-bite on a plate of lemon pepper wings. Then came the whispers that he, yes, Lil Jock, might be the father. The rumors jumped straight to DNA tests before the hot sauce had even hit the wings. A cousin of a hairstylist friend claimed she saw Jock with Sierra in a Kroger parking lot. During this same period, he was working on things with Kendra. If that's true, this isn't just a baby. It's a franchise-level scandal. Production had been gearing up for light cheating rumors and small side beefs. Instead, they were now filming emergency confessionals like the season's fate depended on it. And honestly, it probably did. One crew member summed it up, "We were filming brunch." Next thing we know, it's Maury. Fans were divided. Some said Sierra knew exactly what she was doing. Others claimed she lacked any subtlety, dropping the bomb like it was an award show speech. And of course, conspiracy theorists blamed Mona Scott-Young for pulling the strings. Whether staged or not, the numbers told the truth. Ratings jumped 38% overnight. And Jock, making things worse for himself, he joked, "No way I'm trusting a DNA test with a love and hip-hop logo on it," demanding to separate labs handle it. Kendra allegedly screamed at him mid-scene, stormed off, and hasn't filmed since. From all appearances, she's not lining up to play stepmom number 12 ever again. One former love and hip-hop alum, who made it crystal clear she wanted her name kept out of it, claimed she overheard a production assistant backstage lose their cool. "That's it. You wanted drama? Well, drama's what you're getting, table or no table. And you might just catch legal papers with it." Meanwhile, Sierra, she was unbothered and unshaken, holding her ultrasound photos like they were platinum records. Fresh off the press, in her confessional, she gave the kind of speech only reality TV royalty can deliver. "This baby is my joy. And if it's Jock's, we're gonna handle it like grown folks, or at least reality TV grown folks, the fans. We're eating it alive." Some even compared it to the Jocelyn Stevie J DNA drama you remember. The one that spiraled into a full reunion meltdown. Not everyone's buying Sierra's storyline as gospel truth, though. The skeptics are screaming publicity stunt, pointing out how perfectly timed it is to boost ratings, just like Joseline's pregnancy arc. And Stevie J, he couldn't resist, dropping a lone baby bottle emoji on Instagram and watching the comment section light up. Behind the scenes, the streets were buzzing with whispers that Mona Scott-Young herself reshuffled shooting schedules and refilmed scenes to stretch this mess for maximum airtime. Smooth? Not exactly. Effective? Absolutely. But the million-dollar question is still hanging. What comes next? If love and hip-hop history is anything to go by, there's a baby shower waiting to implode. Someone uninvited will show up. And odds are Carly Red will collapse into a faint before anyone figures out why .out is for Kendra. She's done. No filming, no cameos. No background wife energy this season. Still, insiders swear VH1 is pushing for an explosive three-way sit-down between Sierra, Jock, and Kendra. Picture it. Kendra sipping a mimosa like it's a weapon. Jock showing up with a gift bag, his barber, and possibly a new girlfriend, all in one shot. One crew member even joked, at this point, Jock needs a family tree app just to keep track of who's who at these things. Some folks were so floored by Sierra's reveal they literally booked flights after seeing a 15-second Instagram reel. Imagine trying to learn how to make gumbo in a cooking class while watching your daughter's pregnancy news explode online. Now, there's heavy chatter about a spin-off, ATL Diaries, Sierra and the baby daddy. Sierra's fanning the flames with tweets like, "What's meant to be will be," and God gives his toughest battles to his baddest queens. Behind closed doors, pre-production talks are already wild, and on-camera paternity test reveal, a maternity fashion episode, and even a full-blown Jock versus Kendra's showdown moderated by a daytime TV doctor who will probably need hazard pay. And then, the twist no one asked for but everyone will watch. Word is, another cast member is pregnant and the father might be the same man. That's not just messy. That's nuclear-level drama, the kind that doesn't just shake friendships. It flips the entire franchise upside down. At this point, we're not talking about a simple pregnancy announcement. This is a reality TV earthquake rattling ATL to its core. Friendships, situationships, casual work, cool setups, all in danger. And if you're not clutching your pearls by now, either you've been through too many of these or you're lying to yourself. Because here, drama is the currency and truth is a luxury, and after 13 seasons of betrayal, backstabbing, and baby bombshells, the only questions left are, who's the real father? Is Jock dodging that DNA test like it's a subpoena? Are the rest of the cast trying to play chess while Sierra's out here flipping the whole board? Or is Mona once again proving she's the undefeated queen of the long game? We don't know yet, but we'll be here watching every unfiltered, petty, and jaw-dropping twist. So, family, drop your theories. Is Jock the dad? Is Sierra hiding more than just that bump? And what if this is only the warm-up? Stay locked in, because in love and hip-hop, the next explosion is always one scene away. ***.